An SRO is basically just a single room. My room is 10 by 10, and it's one of the smallest rooms in the building. I am one of the 4 organizers of this SRO convention that was held recently here in Vancouver. The purpose behind the SRO convention is to educate people about their rights when it comes to living in SROs. A lot of the tenants don't realize that they have rights, and there are options available for them, and they just don't know what they are. Landlords are not telling them what their rights are, and they're left in the dark. The idea of the SRO convention came from a fellow by the name of Richard Marquez. Richard lived in San Francisco at one time. They actually had the same problems that we are now addressing today in the city of Vancouver. Richard living in Vancouver and provided us with a lot of support and input. We had a really great turnout, approximately 200 people, 30 volunteers that were homeless, volunteers that lived in SROs. We had 8 workshops throughout the day. One of the workshops was done by the city inspectors and how to make complaints about the landlords to the city and the process involved in that. A second workshop, we had community lawyers involved in this one, and they informed the tenants about their rights. The third workshop we had was on tenants' rights, done by Chanel. It was done in Chinese to address Chinese people in our community. Our fourth workshop was on bedbugs and getting rid of bedbugs, and that workshop was done by John. The fifth workshop was accessing services in the community, and the sixth workshop was the Aboriginal Women's Talking Circle, and the seventh workshop we did was on stories by people from the tent city. The eighth workshop was an art workshop on displacement. The highlight of the day was a Crummy Cockroach Hotel Contest, in which 325 tenants voted on their crummiest hotel. The crummiest hotel was the Balmoral Hotel, believe it or not. After the contest, there was a march. Mostly tenants marched from the conference itself to deliver the trophy to the crummiest hotel. The media was present, and they followed the march all the way to the hotel, the deliverance of the trophy to the owner of the Balmoral Hotel. The media played a very important role because the media helped to bring the awareness and attention to the problem of homelessness in the downtown east side to the broader community at large. The next step is to set up a SRO collaborative, just like they did in San Francisco. Part of that first step is that we're going to be finding reps from various SRO hotels. We want those reps to be trained around tenants' rights, and we want them to set the agenda for further campaigns. Also, we plan on involve the Chinese youth in the community in addressing these issues. We are also going to take the Aboriginal approach and bring this issue to Aboriginal organizations in the community, as well as bands in and around Vancouver. Also, we'd like to get the Native Aboriginal women involved in this issue as well. We also hope that the collaborative enforce the bylaws in the worst downtown east side hotels and stop the rent evictions. We want to have campaigns like they did in San Francisco, getting mailboxes for everyone, redoing the wiring in all the old hotels, replacing all the old elevators that don't work, stopping the illegal visitor fees, and getting more social housing to replace the single rooms. All this stuff needs to be done, and we need to get on to it. And we're going to do this together.